So the choices we have here, I haven't decided which one of you guys is going to get the first one off this. Um, it's whichever one wants to be the first in the hard. So our choices here are Patamon, which each Digimon, I'll explain how Digivolution works when we get to that point. So we have Patamon, we have Devimon, and we have Gomamon. So Patamon is data. You can see there the elemental resistance. The circle means it's weak against. The triangle means it's strong against. So you see, whereas the Patamon is weak against fire and dark, but strong against light and wind. There you have Devimon, which is water and dark, but it's weak against fire and light again. Also, you can see the tribute ones as well. Vaccine beats virus, virus beats data, and data beats vaccine. Then you have Gomamon, which is water and ice, weak to fire and lightning. So you can kind of, it's just depending who do we go for first. Doesn't matter, we can get them all over time. So I'm thinking Devimon, okay. Devimon. So the both in agreement with the Devimon, okay. So that's second or third one. Patamon is more of your support healer, but you can get other ones of them as well quite easily. There's quite a few of them. So Devimon. Next question is, who wants to be the first Digimon? You'll take it. Okay, then we're just going to do a bit random. So let's do that now. Digimon. Into Devimon. Change name. Nope, didn't mean that. Change name, enter name. One of your favourites, okay. I'm just going to use your full, obviously, Twitch name. I'm on random. Welcome to the party. Hopefully you survive. So you be taking, it's going to be taking the ad. So yeah, probably be stuck on that for a wee bit. It's only 30 seconds, so no. I'll wait until that's over. Let me know when are back. I will remember the other ones off the top of my head. But I want to do Pokemon down the line as well. But that's all going to fall down to when I get my PC up and running again. I also want to do World of Warcraft. It's another one. But yeah, again, that falls down to me doing, getting my PC up and running. Pokemon streaming, I'm not sure yet what way that's going to work, but basically, I like Digimon and Pokemon, so I couldn't care less. So, Random he's a intelligence. I'll explain the stats now as well. They're pretty basic stats for what, for any RPG game. So he is enlightened. That's his personality. Personalities can shift and change because your Digimon every now and again will talk to you and you get to make a choice to move them towards other things. So I'll explain what each of them are basically towards better. So you won't be able to make it out there, but philanthropy is your basically loving one, and its strengths, growth, extra growth is spirit and defense, spirit and intelligence, Spirit and SP, which is your mana in this game, SP and HP, and then you go into Valor, which is more your physical attacker. Philanthropy would be more towards your healers for Spirit, because it requires Spirit is a good heal, is your healing stat. So Spirit and SP. Valor is physical attackers focused more than anything. Then you have, after that, you have your Understanding, which is more your intelligent ones, which is your magic users. Then you have Heart, which is your friendship one, which basically is a bonus to everything. It gives the better, what do you call it, better, see where it says personality skills? Gives the better personality skills. So it does. So at the minute, random, you have Magical Wisdom, reduces SP cost for magic attack skills by 10%, which is alright. It's not bad. So I will explain now, before we go any further. I'll go back into you a second. I will explain what each of the stats are. So attack is pretty self-explanatory. It's physical attacker, so physical attack and moves. Defense is basically reduces the damage you take. Intelligence is basically your magical stat, so that's focused towards the magic skills. Spirit is more for healers and your magic resistance. Speed is basically determines where in the turn order you are. So they're pretty self-explanatory concerning RPG games. You know, if you played RPG, any RPG game that has these stats, you'll recognize them straight away. So skills come in physical and magical bases. So you can see there where you have demi-darts. It's a dark physical attack. You also can get each element. You can also get magical ones, physical ones. Plus you can get neutral ones as well, which have no bonus. You know, so it's kind of, you know, pretty, honestly, it's not overly complicated. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. So there's, that's basically your stats. Sorry about that there, I had a blow my nose. So let's get a moving then. So you can have up to a total of 3 battle members and 3 reserves. Reserves are basically let you switch during battle. So they 2 different ones, so you can heal them and all that stuff. You have your item usage, you have obviously all pretty self-explanatory stuff. So let's go into our first battle and see how random does.
Here we go. Contact with hostile digimon confirmed. Digivice activated.
So you'll
Execute
get
the Digimon
scans.
summoning program.
And this, like, I love the animation stage for the actual summoning and that. Obviously, that's the only time you see the summoning, because every other time they start in your actual party. You know, it's crazy that way. So there's basically a pretty explanation of what I thought about. So like you see there, vaccine, which is the raindrop. It beats virus, which is your spiky ball. Virus beats data, which is your block. And data then beats vaccine. Basically it just doubles the damage you do and halves the damage you do, depending on which one it is. So, you know. So you have then your attack, you have your skills, obviously. The only, I'll explain what the good thing is. We have our speed increase as well. You can go all the way up to 5, but we're just going to keep about a ×2 speed. Unless we're grinding about the level. So let's go demi-darts.
It's go time, Demi-Darts!
And each of the Digimon have their own voice lines. they don't just say their name, they have their own voice lines, they actually talk and all as well. So they do. You will learn after a while, you'll learn the ability to just regenerate health not there. So if you have no healing stuff or that, you can regenerate your mana and all by standing still. So you see the way he resists that, so he only gets half the damage, but he does 2 times damage to us. The only good thing is with random here, his semi-darts we heal so much damage from it. I think it's like 10% or 20% or something like that, I can't remember. I think it's 10. No. It would be 10%. Impmon is still pretty cool with Digimon as well. So this is basically just a whole starting thing. And it's amazing that they're all voiced as well, which is awesome. You know. Random's level 2. Level up, dude.
The public often calls them ghosts or monsters, but we've decided to define phase electron life forms as Digimon. The Digivice enables interaction with such beings.
So you survived your
A critical
first couple of
function
fights.
is the Digi-attack. It allows you to command your allies to hit hostile Digimon with a
But you have to
preemptive
agree, like,
strike.
them
Go on,
announcing their
give it a
own
try.
skills. You know, the announcing their own moves and that there is amazing as well. So there's, and like they talk and all as well. So Digimon skills, Digi attacks basically let you hit them to get an advantage. You can outright beat them and get the experience and all in the scans. But that won't come for a while. You know, like, so
Well done.
you see there where that was an instant beat. Hey, there's random following me about.
Great.
So you get the experience, you get the scan rating for them all as well. Plus you can use a Digi attack to break through things that's breakable by doing an analyze. You could see if anything's breakable, it'll glow and you can destroy it with a Digi attack. So if you stand still, you'll see, I don't know if it's going to happen yet. No, we haven't unlocked the regenerate yet. But when they level up, they refill their health and SP anyway, so we're all good that way.
Great.
So this was a whole big intro.
Wow.
Just so we get materials which we won't need till later on. I'll explain them all later on what they're for.
Wow.
We're looking for.
You got it.
There, you can see the way that was resisted. So it puts us in the battle, but we get to go first. So now he has a new ability, which is Shadow Fang, which is a dark physical attack at a power of 20 times 2 hits. So it does 40 power, so there's 20 per hit. 95% actually. So the difference is, because that's a wee bit more expensive, that is half the cost, but has a chance of missing. Just that wee at the end of the fight. And these get their own celebrations and all as well, which is pretty cool. So every win they get they do the same celebration, but each one of them have their own unique celebration as they do it. With another one, yep. That's what I'm saying. It starts out, just wait until it gets into it a bit more. This isn't too risky at the start here. So this is where it teaches you Digi attack to break stuff.
The target coordinates are just ahead.
Don't forget,
But there
like you're
appears to be
always
an
going to
obstacle
be
in your path.
on
Your Digimon
Yo.
should be able to remove it easily. Give it a
50-50, you have a chance of surviving.
There.
So you just break right through that.